2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at Charlotte. Right now, they're down to the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
And you know, for the Hornets, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets.
Here we go.
They've got LaMelo Ball. Hunter is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot. And for New Orleans, we've got Barnes. Lou Dort out there with King. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Now, here's Ball. Offensive rebound. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Here's Dort. Pass to King. And there's the drive. And a missed layup. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 3-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now here's King. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. King against Ball. He can't get that one. And the Pelicans with the possession. King outside. Knocks it loose. Tries to save it. 5 to shoot. Right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Now King, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Hunter, bounce pass, out of bounds, New Orleans. Will take possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Slim.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Barnes outside, pass to Thibault. New Orleans moving the ball around. Barnes left side to the inside. Dort passes to Thibault. And Lively pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just face it, he whiffs on that one. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Now here's King. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Here's Thibault. Back to Dort. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. Take a look at Slim. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Derek Lively. Just behind him. He's also having a tremendous season rebounding the ball.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
Charlotte has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Ball. King with the block. Barnes against Ball. Now here's Barnes. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it. Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
And the dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Slim. First in assists, first in free throw percentage, and of course he's second in the league rebounds per game. His work ethic on the glass, unmatched.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. So it's the Hornets now, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Sensabaugh. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta. For 3, Hunter. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And here are the Pelicans stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Hornets trail by 3. Into the lane. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It is very difficult guarding LaMelo Ball to stay disciplined and not bite on that pump fake. He's so good at it. This guy, such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Barnes outside. Pass to Thibault. Down it goes. Jamming that one home.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, "I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can." Back to you, Kev.
Smart approach. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Ball. Following the score by New Orleans. Here's Lively. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves transaction just now public as Minnesota's front office is executing ahead of the trade deadline. They made it clear there's a lot of excitement around adding Herb Jones to the lineup. Simply put, he's one of the best defenders in the business, guys. And he really has been since day one in the league. It's the way he's enhanced the other aspects of his game, especially offensively, that has made him such a coveted asset.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Pass to Webb. And here is Bamba. Bamba, a screen on Ball. Back to Bamba. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
A three ball in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Pass to Smart. Back to King. Here's Bamba. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Wong's checked in. And Elliott subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Here is Elliott. 8 points his last outing. Out to the right wing. King against Ball. Nifty move. Second chance effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The activity and the energy of Lively. It's so hard to contain him off the offensive window.
And the Hornets making a change here. Goodrich is checked in. Now here's King. 7 points in the game. Pass to Marks from downtown. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Deep 2 from Ball. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
And here is Webb. Here's King. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Lively the pass to Wall. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Webb. Here's King going inside.
But that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Pass to Elliott. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 8. Sinks the three-pointer.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Charlotte leading by 4. Here is Elliott. Scoreless thus far. Lively with the screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Wong. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
King outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Misses in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to King. Now Webb. Now, here's Bamba. Basket is good. The assist from Webb.
Zero hesitation, guys. You just marvel at centers like Mo Bamba. The ability to knock down jumper after jumper.
There's Ball with the three. Again, Ball missing.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Webb a screen on Ball. Fires the three. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans on top, leading by a point. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Playing it.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Hornets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Hornets. We've got DeAndre Hunter. Derek Lively is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. New Orleans has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to King. Barnes screen on Lively. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Stolen by Ball. And even 3-on-3 break. Puts the move on. From down in the low post, it goes. Ball's got 18 points.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Pass to King. Nailed from three-point land.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Salon. Now Ball. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Pass to Salon. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
King against Ball. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Flanders. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Charlotte's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Hunter against Dort. Salon. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Oh, Claxton in position. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Claxton's got his 2nd bucket. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Down low, here's Lively. The kick out to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. The tray. Offensive rebound. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Yeah, folks, he shoots a high percentage for a reason. Derek Lively in the painted area.
Barnes passes to King. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Flanders. With some arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ball no good.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. Barnes outside. Shoots over ball. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Barnes.
You've got to keep an eye on Scotty Barnes. I don't care where he is on the floor. This guy an opportunistic scorer.
Ball is screen on Barnes. Pass to Lively. Now Hunter. Outside, ball. Shoots over King. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .40 left here in the second. Claxton a screen on ball. Here's King. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Hornets shooting in this game 45%. Ball against King. Pass to Sensabaugh. Hunter the screen. Shot clock at 5. King with the block. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hornets lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA. 2 teams, 3 players involved. Fellas, your analysis, please.
I personally love what Jones gives you, especially defensively. He has the quickness to stay with you and the length to challenge shots.
Yes, and he really sticks his nose in there.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
Yeah, they're going right at the defense, in a way daring them to foul. So far, it's working for them.
I love the energy they're playing with, forcing that deep to bend his will.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's ball. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Barnes. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's King. And it's Dort in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Here's ball. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Dort. Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Ball, and it's King with the rebound. King's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barnes passes to King. And here now is Thibault. And he dunks it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Ball, the pass to Lively. Back to Ball. Pass to Hunter. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Here's Sensabaugh. Misses the 3.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
And that one's good. Barnes has got 15.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hunter on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Pass to Dort. Now, here's Thibault. Now, King. Back to Barnes. No good from the wing. Hornets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Sensabaugh. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
King, the pass to Barnes. Back to King. Now Barnes. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. Stolen by Lively. King against Ball. And stolen by Thibault. King against Lively. Shakes him. And King, here we go. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this, but it's been nailed out.
A timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Marks, he's checked in for Matisse Thibault. Pass to Sensabaugh. Hunter, bounce pass. King with the steal. There's the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sensabaugh's got 16 points.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Marks. Here's Claxton. Lively defending. Claxton no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Stolen by Dort. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Ball with the 3. Dort grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time
he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Salon, covered by Barnes, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Let's see some of the numbers here for Nicholas Claxton.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Bamba is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Webb comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Smart subbed in for George. Elliott's checked in for the Hornets. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Bamba kicks to Webb. King inside. Covered by Elliott.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Lively with the screen. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
King outside. Smart with this screen on Elliott. Pass to Marks. Shoots the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Marks has got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Hunter. Crafty move. And the layup is good. Hunter's got 11.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Pass to Marks. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Marks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you so much. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you guys.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. King, that's good.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Inside. Smart with the steal. Here's Bamba. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 12-point Pelican lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 19. That misses off the backboard. Hunter against King. Here's Marks. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Sensabaugh. And again, the Hornets missing. New Orleans leading by 12. King inside. Pass to Webb. Here's Marks, covered by Elliott. 4 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Slim picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest, and you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, then you want to show what you can do.
Take a look at Slim. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, and the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned, as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Smart up top. He's covered by Ball. King, the pass to Webb. They get the rebound. Outside for Smart. Ball against King to the inside. Trying to end the drought. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Pelicans on D. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Elliott.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
King outside. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's New Orleans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Here's Lively. Pass to Elliott. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ball, the bounce pass. To the paint. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on. The money. Nice assist.
Now King. Here's Flanders. No good on the three. Hornets trail by 12. Pass to Lively. Outside, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Pelicans with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Back to King. Outside, Dort. Here's Ball. And the shot goes in. Ball's got 22.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Dort. Here's Flanders, covered by Elliott. Shot's good by Flanders. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass the ball. Claxton with the steal. Here's Flanders. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hornets trail by 14. Here is Elliott. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Flanders. Claxton a screen on Elliott. Oh, Claxton in position. Just 5 on the clock. King the pass to Flanders. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Derek Lively.
Well, you see with Claxton's leg, he can get his shot into the teeth of your coverage. That is a nice job absorbing that contact.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Salon's checked in, and it's DeAndre Hunter in for Powell. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets, trailing by 13. Pass to Sensabaugh. It's good from long range. Sensabaugh's got 22 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And here is Barnes. King outside. Here's Flanders. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Flanders has got 6 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Claxton with it. Lively defending. King the pass to Barnes. Pass to Flanders. Shoots over Ball. Flanders misses. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Salon. Outside, Ball. Here's Sensabaugh. Covered by Barnes. Here's Sensabaugh. Back to Ball. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 24 points for him.
Well, with that kind of poise, LaMelo Ball looking very much like a veteran right there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Takes the three. He drills the three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Flanders. Oh, what a move! The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lays it in off the window.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Ball against King. Outside, Ball. Clock at 4. It's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft. Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Hornets trail by 9. Six to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. It misses. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And he cans it in.
Well, you see Scotty Barnes' growth as a passer. Boy, that is an impressive look.
And here is Ball. Now Hunter. Here's Salon. Clock at 6. Ball against King. King with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Pelicans ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got it to go off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Barnes fires. He nails it from 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And Slim picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Slim.